Be vegan, repentant. Save your soul.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برنامه‌های ما شامل زبان‌های بسیاری است. از این وبسایت دیدن فرمایید suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I am very grateful to courageous leaders in the world for stepping out of their boundary and to speak out for the sake of everyone. Even if the public does not appreciate their goodwill, heaven will take note, and they will have a great reward hereafter.
Please stay with us to find out more. Today's program will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Alexese, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Dutch, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Thai, Turkish, and Urdu. Ya-at-e means hello in Dine Bazat, a language spoken by the Navajo people. I am a Chak. The charitable people of the Navajo Nation admire your kindness toward all beings. May your soul's beauty unfold like a lotus blossom through your selfless deeds. The Navajo Nation in the United States extends across more than 70,000 square kilometers of land, spanning parts of Arizona, Utah, and New Mexico. Navajos refer to themselves as Dine, or Earth People. The Dine came to this world, which they call the Fourth World, or the Glittering World, after passing through 3 other worlds. They believe in 2 classes of people, the Earth People and the Holy People, or Dayin Dine. The Dayin Dine can be benevolent, as in their placement of the 4 sacred mountains that grace the Navajo land, or they can be agents of retribution. To maintain a positive relationship with the Dayin Dine, the Navajo Earth People must help maintain the balance between Mother Earth and humans. Navajo spiritual practice thus highlights the importance of harmony within oneself and with the Dayin Dine. Sacred ceremonies such as the Blessing Way are dedicated to prayers for peace, harmony, and all good things within the Dine. Traditional sand paintings are often created for these ceremonies, and sacred singing offers further dedication and focused prayer. On November 8, 2009, a climate change conference was held in the U.S. capital of Washington, D.C. to bring attention to the quickest and most effective solution to global warming, the organic vegan diet. Titled Humanity's Leap to the Golden Era, Washington, D.C. Climate Change Conference, the event brought together experts of science and health, as well as international ambassadors, media members, and artists. In addition, engaging video messages on the need to address global meat consumption were contributed by esteemed figures, including former Indian Environment Minister Maneka Gandhi, former European Parliament member Jens Holm, and leading American nutrition scientist Dr. T. Colin Campbell. The highlight of the afternoon was an informative question and answer session via conference with the guest of honor, Supreme Master Ching Hai, who had graciously set aside her busy schedule to discuss ways that humankind could transition toward a brighter era. We now invite you to join us for part 1 of the rebroadcast of the live conference with Supreme Master Ching Hai, titled Humanity's Leap to the Golden Era, Washington, D.C. Climate Change Conference on November 8, 2009 in Washington, D.C., USA.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Humanity's Leap to the Golden Era, Washington, D.C. Climate Change Conference. We are in the magnificent Grand Hyatt Hotel in Washington, D.C., just a few blocks away from Capitol Hill. We will be your hosts for this exciting event.
We are delighted to have you with us today. In addition to our guests here in Washington, D.C., we are being joined by countless viewers from all around the world. This event is being broadcast live globally on Supreme Master Television through free-to-air satellites and dozens of cable channels on every continent. Supreme Master Television is also available online.
Greetings and welcome to our global viewers. We are so glad that you can join us here in Washington, where it's autumn, a time of abundance and magnificent fall colors.
Let's just take a moment to go over this afternoon's program. First, we will learn about the current climate change situation from renowned scientists, researchers, and world leaders. They will share the latest scientific facts, many of which are not widely discussed. They will also suggest solutions to global warming, which are both practical and easily implemented. Finally, we will take a look at what our world might look like after these solutions are implemented.
In addition to our speakers, we have several joyful performances by international artists that have been woven throughout the fabric of this program.
So let's begin with some uplifting music. Our first group, the Applaudir Music Septet, is from Washington, D.C., USA. This eclectic and talented group of musicians performs a wide variety of high-caliber classical compositions.
This afternoon, they will be performing Beethoven's Septet First Movement. Please give a warm applause to Applaudir Music Septet. Thank you, Applaudia Music Septet. Wow, I feel energized already. This group, which consists of people from several different nationalities, reminds me of the United States. You know, this generous and noble country is a veritable symbol of freedom and opportunity. Called the land of the free and the home of the brave, the United States of America has willingly opened its doors to people from every culture, language, religion, and status.
Yes, it is a nation of many notable accomplishments. Let's have a look at some of them in the following video.
I'm very grateful to courageous leaders in the world for stepping out of their boundary and to speak out for the sake of everyone. Even if the public does not appreciate their goodwill, heaven will take note. And they will have a great reward hereafter. It is, of course, very difficult to be in the position of authority. To be a leader is to be endowed with bravery, compassion, and nobility. That's why you are a leader. It's not easy, of course, to be in the position of leader. That's why leaders are few, yeah? You see, in a nation, there's only one king, one queen, some princess, some prince, one president, one prime minister. Very few leaders compared to the multitude of this world. But fewer even still are brave leaders, courageous leaders, righteous leaders, and wise leaders. To such a wise and courageous ones, we offer full support and respect. We pray that heaven give them more strength, more wisdom to carry out their noble duty. Because as I told you, leaders are few, and fewer still are those who are wise and courageous. Being a leader, we must know what is good for our subjects and what is not. And what is good, we have to encourage them to do, facilitate them to do. And what is bad, we have to stop to protect them. That is the true meaning of a leader.
May heaven continue to bless the United States and all nations of the world.
Here in prestigious and historical Washington, D.C., we have many distinguished guests who have graced us with their presence this afternoon. We would like to introduce some of them to you.
It is our utmost honor in this very rare and special occasion to welcome here in Washington, D.C., dignitaries and friends from around the world. Please join us in welcoming Ambassador de Brum from the Marshall Islands, Ambassador Cross from the Republic of Suriname, and Ambassador Williams from St. Kitts and Nevis. We would also like to welcome distinguished diplomats representing more than 25 additional countries throughout Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. We are truly grateful for your presence at this event. Although he could not be here today, we received a personal greeting from another distinguished person, the UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon. This respected leader from Korea is very concerned about climate change and has stressed that a unified world effort is the only way to resolve it. He sent the following message, quote, "To Master and all in attendance and viewers, with thanks for your kind understanding and our best wishes for a successful event," unquote.
We thank Mr. Ban Ki-moon and all other leaders of the United Nations who are working so diligently to halt global warming.
We've studied the pyramid of how each time you go up a ladder from the biomass that is produced by our autotrophs to the next level, all the way to the top, we lose energy. And so the eating of animals is very bad. We should go to more of a vegetarian diet. Our culture has been raised on these animals, but it has gotten our ecosystem out of order.
A nice review of the scientific results of studies, and I thought that was very good. I think we have to save the habitat and get to a sustainable lifestyle, and I think all human beings have a duty to fellow human beings and to our habitat and to other species. And I think the idea of not being cruel and exploitative, I mean, I share those kind of values.
Gracious viewers, we appreciate your presence today on Words of Wisdom. Please join us tomorrow for part 2 of this conference with Supreme Master Ching Hai. May your caring thoughts and deeds be ever supported by the infinite grace of heaven.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Be vegan, make peace.